little ones don't just hear our words, but they use our words to decide what they believe about themselves. Hey mama, my name is Janiqua. I'm an early childhood educator and I focus on helping moms to create an emotionally safe space for their little ones, all while supporting you, mama. Concept I talk about a lot on this page is conscious versus unconscious socialization. And the reason why this is important is because it's easy to believe that our children are socialized consciously, right? By the things that we say. Don't do this, don't do that. Things like you're so cute, you're so fun. But children are more likely to be socialized unconsciously. So it's the things that they're seeing, the way that they see you respond to others, respond to them, treat others, the way that you respond under stress. Those are the true behaviors that are socializing them. Our words go right along in that category. The moment that our little ones are born, they are a blank slate. They don't have any clue about who they are. They learn all of their beliefs, all of their ideas about themselves based off of the things that we say about them. So if they are constantly hearing messages like, you're too dramatic, you cry too much, you never listen, those are the messages that start to shape what our little ones believe about themselves. Our little ones do not have the brain development yet. Try to separate feedback from their identities. So that's why it's important to do this thing I love to call name that thing. You name and describe what is happening without placing a label on your child. What that looks like is your little one is throwing a tantrum for the 100th time. You may want to say things like, you're so dramatic, you're always yelling, you're always crying, which may be true. That's not necessarily the beliefs that we want our children to start to internalize about themselves. It's better to name that thing, which is what you see with your eyes. You're having big feelings right now. You're having a hard time right now. I see that you are sad. And what that does is eventually your child will start to use the words that they hear you say. Tantrum is really just a lack of words and a lack of a way to describe what it is that they're feeling. The next time that your little one spills that cup of milk or knocks over their brother or sister for the 100th time, you may want to say, you're so clumsy. But we do not want to put a label on them. Instead, we can say things like, that was a mistake. Let's try to slow down. Here's a napkin. Can you please help me clean that up? And why that's important is because it teaches them that they're human. They're going to make mistakes, be met in love rather than met with a label. If there's anything that you take away from this video, I would love for it to be that labels stick longer than moments. Those little moments where frustration builds up and you want to throw a label out, practice the power of the pause and think about the fact that your child is internalizing and taking our words and making them beliefs about how they feel about themselves.